Hello dear friends, we will take this chance to do a blah 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 by doing my afternoon routine. It's already afternoon time because we are on vacation, and I make it in a low resolution because I wanted to upload quickly, otherwise I will not have time to see all this. So I will use this bamboo thing. When I smile, my eyes disappear. Anyway, that is me. No choice. Hello. Clean up your eyes. I don't know, I think I got some friends asking about the gardening thing, and said, Haiying, would you like to do a blah 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 on gardening? I am one of the person who is the least qualified to do such a video because I do not do gardening. Our backyard is good is because my family does the job. But from time to time I go there and do a little bit. So if there is any trick in doing this gardening thing, that is hard work. It is just so simple. You do regularly check out how your plant grows, prune it and cut it, and if there is too much leaves, dead leaves, you cut it out so that it gives enough nutrition to the new leaves. When the flower is going to be dead, coming to the end of its life cycle, take it out. Then it will give room or give nutrition to the new flowers. If you do not pick it up, it will never grow. And you see I am tanned these days. One of the reasons is I have done one time picking up the leaves. Imagine my family every weekend spending time in it. And it's a personal enjoyment. It's your interest. Some people have bigger or more important interest than gardening. Then this one is a new one. I just bought this one. Only black color. Let's see how it works. And if you have a bigger or more important interest than gardening, you do other things. If gardening is your interest, then you can do a good job on it because you find love, accomplishment, and reward by doing it. It is a very rewarding experience and a very rewarding hobby. Before we for many years we do not have, because we do not have our own house, and now and then I travel. Usually before I had kids, kind of traveling every week, every other week, because anyway I stay at home, nothing to do, then just go with family to travel. Now we have kids and we need to settle down for the school and things. I do not travel. I enjoy staying at home. And at that time we did not have house, so there is no point to make a gardening. And we look at a friend's house with flower and plants. We just love it, but could not do anything. Finally, we had our house. And the first thing, we had an atelier, the studio my husband made me. And then we redid the garden, the backyard. The eyebrow looks so bizarre, don't you agree? I hope this will not become the screenshot for this video. So I think one black is, oh, this one is too old. One black is sufficient for me. So what else? It's just hard working. A rose, when it is about to finish its life, it's withering, take it out. Otherwise it will eat too much nutrition from the plant, the trunk, and then the new rose will not grow. So you cut the old life to give life to the new life, give way to the new life. It's just that natural. And we have one philosophy, in kind of philosophy or selfish or materialism in planting. For me, I want everything to produce. What's the point? You make something and there's nothing you can eat out of it. I'm just purely out of selfish materialism and short-eyed. It's and I have one philosophy, one idea in mind that is pretty and producing. So when you fix your idea on it, things becomes much easier. You choose everything first, if it is producing or not. Second, if it is producing, it's pretty or not. Then there are thousands, millions of plants in the world. And with these, you can narrow down a big chunk. For example, that olive tree. And before buying this olive tree, from having this idea until we realize, make it into execution, it takes a few months. So we have a place to plant something, then we had an idea, and my husband always wanted to have an olive tree, and it is something like so spiritual and so special, so connected internally. So we searched online, up to our surprise, we found 700 olive trees. And when we plant this olive tree, everybody was, the gardeners, horticultural artists, they all against this idea because olive has a lot of droppings. But we decided to have it. So we searched around. And the first thing we got is that there are 700 kinds. And first thing, what is edible? Then cut out 300 kinds, and about 300 left, which is edible. And then which goes well with our temperature, the California temperature, not enough water. Then it cuts out another half or more than half, and around 100 left. and then which one is insects do not like, repellent, and then finally narrow down to good taste. We got our choice. And now we had another, there will be another story. And my husband would like to have a walnut tree. And I always wanted to have a walnut tree, nut tree. And we checked with city, and city said it is not provided by the city. And then we check around everywhere, and I think there was one place in our driving distance that sells walnut tree, about 500 or something, huge, big walnut tree. And then we went to many gardener nursery stores, and they tell us, you do not dream to get one single walnut. This was such a joke because because there is so many squirrels around then. But finally we checked around and ordered online, and it arrived. It's just outside. Maybe we can take a look there. Let me put on my lipstick. Maybe we can take a look there. And finally we got our walnut tree, and yesterday we passed by, there was one squirrel flying around, running around. Yes. So it's hard work to make a good garden, and we were very inexperienced for it, but there is everything online, and anytime we need something, we go to YouTube, we go to online, we go to, there are so many sources, and there is really you find everything you need in this world. It's already such an open source world, and we learned that the foam vase comes out 2 years, not 2 years, twice a year, and the blackberry comes out twice a year, and through experience, it's something you work hard, and plants are very simple and very forgiving. Usually they are not dying as long as you give them enough water, enough nutrition. The nutrition is the sunshine and water, and that's it. You want to irrigate, make a home irrigating system, fixing the time, or you irrigate by yourself, by hand. And we fixed our irrigation system. So every night at 12 o'clock or 10 o'clock, I hear the bzzz, that's irrigation coming up. And from time to time, when you see the insects, go to nursery store and ask for some idea to deal with it. And we make sure our backyard is organic, and we do not put fertilizers. Maybe some organic, yes, we did put organic fertilizer, but we do not use any pesticide, any chemical to kill the insects and things. One time we have bought some worms or something, and another time we bought ladybugs, and the kids were so happy to open the box, and all the ladybugs fly around because they can kill they eat the insects. If there is any advice I can offer, I can talk about, is one thing is hard working, And my husband works much harder every day. He finished work, he will water it, and he enjoys doing it. And I am lazy, I do not do that much, but and whenever there is a problem, check online, check from the resources. There is so many resources you can get. And in terms of what to choose, go to your grocery, not grocery, nursery store. Those people, they plant, it's their career, it's their living, they know what to do with it. So do not listen to me, listen to them. I'm not good. Uh-oh. Maybe we can take a look at our walnut tree. I have so many lipsticks right now. Here should. Okay, are we going to see some walnut? Look at me, don't look at other things. So this is the walnut tree we just planted. Yes, and in order to get walnut quickly, early, immediately, the same year it grows, and this is the trunk. The trunk, it's what do you call it? 嫁接. This is an old trunk. This is a young branch. Walnut tree. The old trunk, the trunk must be, the young branches are babies. The first couple of years, there will be no production. And when it is becoming into a teenager, juvenile, and become adult, they can start to produce. And they use an old branch, so this is a very good quality old branch, and then they implant, what do you call it, they crossbreed, and they connect a young branch. The young branch has younger life, and very strong, and full of energy, the young branch. And the old trunk is already old enough to produce. The young one does not produce, so they combine them, that it has the young energy and the old maturity. So the first year we already have walnut, and the squirrel has, I think squirrel has not realized that it is delicious enough yet. And the rose flower, so this one has been pruned. Here you can see it is cut out because there is an old one. You need to cut out the old one to give way for the young ones. So this one my husband has cut out, and he has taken care of these. And this one, I think it's a peach or apricot tree or cherry tree, I forgot. Here is another fruit tree, and you can see the olive is growing. And I think the olive is, this is the third year. This must be the third year. First year it was too young, didn't grow. And when you see the old leaf like this, take it out, because it's only consuming energy and does not produce any energy. Take it out. It's so easy to take it out. Sometimes because it's dry, sometimes it just do not want to behave well. Anyway, allow them to be the way they want to be. Now we will take a look at the tomatoes. This kind of tomato is very delicious, and this tomato, when it is good, you can cut from here. You can cut totally, and it's not pretty, but you see, it is very easy to, very easy to cut it out. That means it is good. And this kind of tomato, it has this stripe. I like these stripes, and it's sweet and sour on the sour side, and it has a unique flavor. They are all unique, and this one you can eat it green. This one is actually already good, but I just want to keep it a little bit more. I have harvested most of them. And there is a yellow one. Oh, sorry. The yellow one comparatively is one of the least. It's very, very mild, or not so sweet, not so sour, but very, very mild, and very neutral and very forgiving. Has its own unique flavor. Each of them are good for its own goodness, right? And this one, the video stopped maybe because I'm taking too long time. And this one is a cherry tomato. Cherry tomato. It's candy sweet. It's very, very sweet, and you can easily take it out. Every day we get a few of these. It's very pleasant to take it out. See, you can, coming out. And we have this little, I forgot the name. Let me check the name. This is sweet 100, because it must be because it's a lot, right? And there is a beef steak. It's called beef steak or something, but in Australia we call it beef steak. And there is another one, ox heart. This one is, I have not yet eaten it. It has not yet been harvested, so I do not know how it is. But all these, I know which one has what flavor, and it's just so pleasant to see each of them has their own unique character and taste. And I enjoy to eat, it's like our kids. They are all different, like our students. They are all different. They are all good for their own goodness, not because they are tasting all sweet or tasting all sour. It's because they are all different and they are all unique in their own way. Our blackberries. See the table, so pretty. We cleaned it, dried it, and sealed it. There are so many. Every day we will get a few. This one is soft. You have to let it be soft to eat it. some are not so soft. So it will be sour. Eat only the soft one. They are sweet. This one is good. So it's very, very and it's quite annoying to have squirrels coming here. We like animal, but when they come as eat all your plums, it's quite becoming quite annoying. And our beautiful plums were eaten and shared by the squirrels. I don't want that to happen. We have a heart, but it must have a big heart. It never. This year we didn't catch much. Okay, and the zucchini, this beautiful orange color. And we take all the leaves, collect all the leaves. The leaves, the gardener, our horticultural contractor, she told us the leaves are not good, you have to clean it. So last weekend, all our family was cleaning it up under the scorching sunshine, 1 hour, to pick up each of these leaves. And our neighbor has a huge tree that has a lot of dropping, so it just produces us every day this endless work. So every now and then, every week at least, or every other 2 or 3 days, we come to pick it up and clean it. So that's about it. It's very rewarding to plant some fruits. It's a rewarding experience. Okay. I hope this blah 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 is meaningful for you, and I wish you a happy day, happy every day. Be happy, be silly. Bye bye, friends.